Welcome to Motonexus. I'm Clay Baker, and I'm back in the shop working on my part molding project where I'm trying to reproduce this part, this rubber part for a 1980 Suzuki GS 1000S. And actually, I'm trying to reproduce that part. And this was the outcome that I got from my latest go-round that I showed in part 3 and 4. The objective that I have now is, I'm not sure if you can see this in the camera. Let's just try it. There it is. You can see some air bubbles have gotten into this, little tiny ones all the way around. What I think is going on is the air is being trapped in the material when I mix it up. I don't have a vacuum chamber, and this is how I see the professionals removing the material or removing the air that's trapped in the material when you mix it up. So I'm going to try something kind of unconventional, but it's the do-it-yourself hack in a home shop, right? And my theory is this. I've been pouring the material into a funnel like right here so I don't spill any, right? And so it glops in, and whatever air is in the material is going to stay there. And all I'm doing is pushing the air that's in the mold, trapped in that open cavity, out the vent hole, leaving behind my part material with little air bubbles in it. What I'm going to try to do is pour from a height. I want to see how long and thin of a strand of this material I can make. And my hope is that as it stretches out and gets down to the funnel, that it'll release air bubbles into the atmosphere, into the air, before it actually goes into the mold. It's a test until I can get access to a vacuum chamber to both take the air out of the material and to put it under pressure once I've got the material in the mold. So today on Motonexus, we're gonna try a new approach. So welcome to part 5. I've made up my 2 parts here, weighed them out, and now I just need to get it all intermixed for a run out of open time. Now I'm going to be pouring this from a height of at least 3 feet above this, so you won't see me, but you should see the stream coming in here, and we're looking for the material to come out of the vent over here. And my hope is that by pouring from a height, that I might reduce the amount of air bubbles that are being introduced into the material. So I'm going to stand on a stool to do this. I think we're all ready to go. Material looks good. Now what I've done is I've got my syringe taken apart, but I've got a cap on the end to control that. And I'm using the syringe so that I can get a narrow stream. I didn't see any additional air bubbles rise up out of the vent or out of the fill hole. So all I can do now is hope for the best and see if I've accomplished what I was trying to accomplish. We'll check back in a few hours when this is dry.